Good morning, and welcome to Tri-County Regional Black Chamber of Commerce podcast. Let's talk business. I am your host, Howard Johnson. I am also the Vice President of the Board of Directors and International Initiatives for Tri-County. I am also a project manager doing all things construction for 707 Management, LLC. It is Friday, May the 12th. Man, it is May already. We was just having a conversation about that. But while I'm here, I want to go ahead and give a shout out to our President's Club members and Chairman's Club members. They help make this possible. I'm going to be Amico Federal Credit Union, Enlighten Enterprises, Quality Precision Coatings, the Linscomb Water Group, Lone Star College, U of H, and Lamar College Beaumont. They are our President Club members and Chairman Club members that make our podcast possible. If you would like to support our podcast, give us a call. 832-875-3977. Again, that's 832-875-3977. Or you can go to our website, which is tcbcc.org. Again, that's tcbcc.org. And click on join, just go through our website. See what we have there. There's a lot of stuff that's on there. But what you will recognize is our mission statement. And our mission statement says we are committed to acquiring and disseminating valuable business information, resources, and tools for member firms to achieve entrepreneurial parity and economic prosperity in the region and internationally. So we get the information, we pass that information out, and you are put on a level playing field with the Fortune 500 companies. And at that point, you can make some money.
Yeah.
And you can do that in the regions that we service, and you can also do that internationally. The regions we service are Region 1, which is Harris County, Montgomery County, and Liberty County. Region 2 is Galveston County, Brazoria County, Fort Bend County. Region 3 is Chambers County, Jefferson County, Orange County. And Region 4 is Jasper, Newton, and Hardin counties. And our international arm services Central America, the Caribbean, South America, and Africa. So if you have people that do business there or are interested in business there, then you can join the chambers. If you're listening to my voice and you're not a member of the chambers, then you need to join the chambers. So, you know, this podcast is put together for you guys to get this information. We have a lot of great information that we put out there, a lot of great information that will be coming out there today. If you are in business, you are doing yourself a disservice by not being a member of not just this chambers, but any chambers. I won't say any chambers. There are other good chambers out there, but I'm very biased to this particular chambers here. You need to become a member. You need to network. We're going to have, we have two guests here with us today, and they're going to kind of talk about I'm going to ask some questions. I ain't even tell them what I'm going to ask them. Brandon was sitting there talking earlier, and I was like, man, I wonder what all Brandon do. I heard what he does, but I wonder what he does. And I was about to ask him when we were off air, and I was like, no, I'm going to ask him while we're on air, because, I mean, we're going to talk about that anyway, so he don't have to say it twice. So I'm going to go ahead and let them introduce themselves. To my left, Ms. Rhonda Gray, right?
Yes. Good morning.
Tell people what your name is and what you do, what business you got.
Oh, I'm Rhonda Gray. I manage RGTC Mobile Lab Service and RGTC Training Center. Mobile Lab, we're also on site as well.
Okay.
So we do phlebotomy blood draws, we do COVID testing, we do paternity testing, notary. Oh my God, fingerprinting. Also, oh my God, I ain't got tongue tied just sitting up here. I'm sorry.
Yeah, see, she getting nervous. She getting nervous over there. Look, she already told me when she getting nervous, I started to stutter. I said, well, I'm gonna be like, get it out, get it out.
You shouldn't have told him.
Right, so you gonna pick on me, huh?
No, not at all. I'm gonna make you comfortable. This is just a conversation amongst networking people. You know, we all cool. We've met before. We've interacted before. I came and got my COVID test a few times.
Surely did. You surely did. Yes, you did.
Yeah, so we're just making this the living room.
Yeah.
Brandon, introduce yourself.
So Brandon Edwards here, Bayou City Fingerprinting. So we do fingerprinting services for people that need background checks for employment or just for personal use. We're a subcontractor of the FBI, so we're able to submit people prints directly to the FBI if needed. People in the financial industry, take care of those as well. We also do, for people that's doing ATF, right? That's kind of a big thing too. A lot of people don't really think about it, but a lot of people, it's Texas, know. So ATF fingerprinting, we do that, as well as
like me.
employment, I know, right?
Yeah, like me.
Get it out, Brandon. Get it out. Get
You
it
got
out.
me stuttering over here.
Get it out, Brandon.
Need a
Come on now. But so we do employment screening and drug testing as well.
Okay.
And we do some things together, Rhonda and I, with the drug testing and background checks and the paternity testing. But then I also have a consulting business as well. So I had a consulting business where we help almost 200 people now in the last 2 years start their own fingerprinting or help them in some form or fashion with their fingerprinting
So you
business.
consult in the industry that you already have a business in.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's perfect.
So we do that as well, and just trying to do our thing in the community, man, and help people out.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
That's what we do.
Well, we're gonna start over here with Miss Rhonda.
You gonna pick on me again?
How long you been a member of the Chambers, Miss Rhonda?
Oh, 2 years now.
What made you join?
I met Miss Bobby. It all started out there. One of my students actually introduced me to Miss Bobby. She came in to take a class, and she was like, "There's a lady I want you to meet."
Yeah, that's Lucretia Holman, people. We call her Bobby, but her name is Lucretia Holman. Bobby! If you're listening, Bobby.
And it went from there. I was also with, of course, another chamber. Not gonna speak on it, but
did they give you the service we
no.
give you? Okay. we ain't say their name, but they just not Tri-County.
But Tri-County came in, jumped in, helped me for my business back from A to Z when I say the correct way. Because there's a difference, when you open up a business, you don't. A lot of people don't think, hey,
they don't
everybody
have the
feel like
information,
they don't have the
resources,
information,
or
no
tools.
resources, nothing. They think, hey, I can go get a LLC and that's it. That's all
it. That's
I need.
all I need. Yeah, you need a bunch more.
You need a lot. When I joined, like I say, Miss Leandra, Miss Bobby, from A to B, my book's looking good.
See, she got a book now. It's a business book. It's a book that's for your business. So if you have a business and you don't have a book for your business, it's some things that you might need to inquire about.
Member meetings, all that stuff.
Operating agreement,
agreements.
articles of formation. You need all this stuff to open bank accounts.
Because I was running around here, had just a regular old
DBA?
Cash App.
I had a
and
DBA.
and,
I had a DBA. Well, not when I met Miss Thompson, but I had a DBA. Then when I met her, I had an LLC, but that was it. I didn't have my emboss. I didn't have a seal for my company. I didn't have my shares laid out. I just had an LLC. And it wasn't structured right. I mean, I'm just being transparent. And I had been in business. I started my first business in 2002. I didn't meet Miss Thompson until 10 years later.
Oh, wow.
So I was making money.
It's
not said that you can't make money without it being structured properly, but it's just when you have proper structure, it keeps you protected.
Right.
The LLC is to limit the liability of your corporation. That's the name of it, a limited liability corporation. So that's what an LLC is for. So if you don't structure it properly, then you just have a piece of paper that says you're an LLC.
Right.
That's it. Yeah. So, Brandon, talk to us, man. How long have you been a member?
Probably about the same time. I think 2 years.
Okay.
I think Rhonda and myself came in probably about the same time. And that's when we actually
You're
first
Galveston
met.
County as well?
No.
Okay.
Here, I guess, Region 1.
Okay, Harris County. Okay.
Yeah, so.
Okay, perfect. What made you join?
Actually, my sister.
Okay.
My sister, Tamisha, you all may know her.
Tamisha, what's up, girl?
T-Lo in the house. Say, how she get down. But,
she's our treasurer.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, she's the treasurer.
Yes, sir.
She sits on our board. She's
yes, sir. Yep. So for her, it was. I remember when she was, because she had been in business for a while too, and she was found Miss Leandra in Tri-County, and I was seeing they was going to a whole bunch of meetings and doing stuff, right?
Like, what you doing?
Yeah. Like, man, what you doing? And she was like, I'm telling you, this is it. And I'm seeing the change in her business, right, from being a member of the chamber.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, I'm a new business owner, and I'm trying to learn how to do things right. And so it just kind of it only
say
makes
what-
sense, right?
yeah.
Like to come and
Yeah, it's
learn
a
and do the
no-brainer.
same thing. So
It's a no-brainer.
Yeah.
You watch
So-
somebody else in business right next to you doing it, and their business changed, and it was for the better, and it was after they became a member, and because they became a member, so it was like I tell you people, if you're doing yourself a disservice not to be a member of a local chamber, and not just any chamber. Tri-County.
Yeah,
Tri-County.
Tri-County over here, yes.
Yeah.
And I would like to say this too, man, with Miss Tammy and Miss Leandra, man, they've helped me out so much, just like with conversations, you know, that I wouldn't have thought I had. Miss Leandra was able to help me speak with like a hub coordinator
Most
when I
definitely.
needed some information on some
Call them
things.
directly on their phone.
Yeah.
Directly on the phone, you know.
Yeah, and at that point, we weren't self-certifying. Now we're a self-certifying entity for Hub, so we do the certification in-house.
Perfect. And Miss
Yeah.
Tammy helped me with that with my
Yeah.
DBE recently and my Hub
DBE.
renewal.
Now we don't certify DBE, but we help you with the paperwork. So
Yes,
you've
yeah.
experienced
Yes,
being
sir.
helped get the paperwork situated, because the paperwork is really what gets you certified or not. So if you have the correct paperwork, but it's not in order, or you haven't submitted it to the proper way, then it could hold up your approval as well. So we help all of our members who come in at that level present the paperwork orderly, where it's approved the first time. If you have everything they asked for, you shouldn't have any problems getting it approved. And with Hub, we do the same thing. Just because we self-certify don't mean we skip any we cut any corners to get it done. The reason we are a certifying entity is because 100% of the applications that we submitted were approved through Hub, and they're like, man, you guys have submitted over 300 applications, and there has not been one that was denied.
That's wild.
So because we submitted those applications and they were in order and they were approved, they were like, well, you're doing it the right way, so we're going to allow you to self-certify now. So we self-certify also BBE, which is Black Business Enterprise, and MBE, which is Minority Business Enterprise as well. So we self-certify in those as well. But yeah, so got in the chambers, everybody that came in got some help. They got some information, some resources, and some tools that help their business. So as your business grow, so when you joined the chambers, Brandon, did your business grow from there?
Absolutely.
So you made more money, right?
Absolutely.
Okay,
More than
so
I've ever made.
that is the economic,
Yeah.
that is the entrepreneurial parity and economic prosperity that we are talking about.
Yeah.
With the Hub certification, it allows you to compete. And a lot of people think about this. This is what they think about. When they come in, they say, okay, if we talked about this, if I said, oh man, affirmative action, once you hear that and you share this 116, you know that you qualify for that, right?
Yeah.
But when you hear the word certification, a lot of people think, man, I gotta take a class, or I have to do this, or I have to know something different, or I have to have these accolades to qualify for a certification. But that's not true. The certification, you qualify for it if you share this 116. If you are a marginalized business, or what they call minority, I don't call them minority business, but if you are a minority business, you qualify for certain certifications. And they changed the name of the affirmative action program to include or be named certifications, because they knew that people would think that they didn't qualify for it. That was to deter people from going after these things and getting them. They say, oh, we got the program out there, but like I said, if you don't know about the information that's out there for you, then how will you get it?
Exactly.
And when you're operating a business and you're working on a business, how do you get information if you don't know it exists?
Yeah.
And as a member, or as a member of this, and being a part of this network, you are able to get the information, resources, and tools that will help your business go to the next level. So
Absolutely.
that's what we do over here at Tri-County, y'all. For everybody that's listening right now, and you're not a member, go on the website right now, tcbcc.org, click join, and click on the highest level of membership you can select. No, I'm just kidding. But look at what we have to offer. No, I was being facetious there, but I'm being not serious now. I'm still joking. But I'm giving you some information that I'm passionate about. Click on the join. Look at the levels of memberships that we offer, and see what will joining at the lowest level of membership, if you are not a member, will benefit your business already. But look and see if there is a more deeper need that your business may have that we can assist you with, and just join. And speaking of joining, when you become a member here, we offer what's called a new member orientation and certification workshop. The new member orientation is for new members. We orientate you. We talk about what's going on in the chambers, what opportunities are out there. We do what's called a SWOT analysis. A SWOT analysis goes over your strengths, your weaknesses, your opportunities, and your threats. As a business, you should know those. You should know what is the strength of your business, what's the weakness of your business, what's an opportunity for your business, and what's a threat for your business. If you know those, then you can probably avoid the things that won't. You can work on the weakness. You can make your weakness a strength now. You can take advantage of the opportunities. You can use your strength, and then you can know what's a threat to your business and avoid the threats. So that's something we give you. And also now, I think since April, we've included the certification application workshop, which means the hub certification. We have the application right there. Go over it in new members orientation. We fill it out with you guys to make sure that you hit the ground running when you become a new member. So click on our website, click on the events, and sign up for the new member orientation. It's May the 16th, 2023, and May the 23rd, 2023. So May 16th, May 23rd, you have 2 opportunities to sign up. If you're a new member, you haven't been through new member orientation, please do it. Or if you are a member and you're trying to get, you haven't got Hub certified for whatever reason, the certification application workshop is a part of the new member orientation. Click on there and get it done, and get your Hub certification done. Register for it. Also, the Business Choice Awards is coming up. We still have committees forming for that. I think a lot of them are close to capacity, but we're always welcome volunteers. We welcome people to volunteer for the different committees that are out there. There are 5 different committees that we have there. I don't really have them sitting in front of me, but there are 5 different committees that we have going on for the Business Choice Awards that's coming up in November. Also, we have an International Owners Project launch coming up in July. Not talking a whole lot about it because I hadn't got permission to yet. We had a couple of roundtables. We had a couple of meetings about it. One that was here in Houston, one that was in Beaumont, just to talk about ownership in that particular project that's coming up, international project. So if you guys have not gotten ownership or talked to anyone about it, give Ms. Thompson a call and tell her, hey, look, I want to know about the project. Can you tell me more? Because that's all I can tell you. So
Told us a lot.
yeah. While we taking a quick little break, I'm gonna thank our president, club members, chairman, club members, Amoco Federal Credit Union, Enlightened Enterprises, Quality Precision Coatings, Linscomb Woodard Group, Lone Star College, U of H, and Lamar College Beaumont. Back to Amoco Federal Credit Union. They were on our show last week. If you guys are looking for a personal credit union, man, great place to go. Even if you're not looking for a personal credit union, open an account there. Look at the services that they offer. They're a member-owned cooperative organization. That's what AMACO stands for. AMACO, a member-owned cooperative organization. So good place to land if you're looking for not even just to open a bank account, and build the relationship.
Very friendly.
Man, I call it Happy Bill. Have you ever been to the office?
I just joined. When it came through the email, I actually joined because I was just going to Amoco for a shared account.
Yeah.
Because I had an account at another credit union. And I was like, you know what? I come here all the time. Let me just go ahead and do it.
If you are a member of the chambers, now you can sign up with Amoco Federal Credit Union. We are one of the agencies that they allow to get accounts there. So if you're a member and you don't have an account at Amoco, get one, get one, get one, get one. I'm telling you, they do car loans, they do mortgages, they have credit cards, they have a bunch of programs, and your credit score matters, but it is not the deciding factor. Sometimes they review it and look over what you have going on and will make exceptions based on what you have going on. So it's good to have a relationship with a credit union versus an account, or just that be your bank, or that be the only place that you put your money. Like, build relationships. Relationships are way more important than just, being in it, just knowing somebody.
Yeah.
So, but back to you guys, y'all didn't get away. They thought they had got away, everybody. They was like, oh man, he done. He done. He over there talking. He done. He done. So, Ms. Rhonda,
Here we go.
how long have you been doing? How long have you been doing this? So you're kind of in the medical field,
Yeah,
in a sense, yeah. So
You
how
can
long have you been doing
been in the industry 25 years. Business has been,
that? She don't even look 25 years.
Thank you. But I started my business in 2013. Actually, and it actually started out as just a CPR
Oh wow.
business.
Training or just
training.
Okay.
And of course, working in the medical field, connecting with different physicians and got them good skills.
Yeah.
I actually decided to
Branch out.
and one of my doctors came to me and said, hey, why don't you come in and start drawing my patients for my hospice? And I'm like, really? He was like, yeah. And it went from there.
Yeah.
So here I am today, but like I said, we go back to not being the correct, you get your EIN and you get your LLC and you think you're doing some things,
But you are, according to where you came from. So I mean, we all started somewhere. We all started somewhere, and we all are in a position now to be, where we are now. So we started somewhere, and that like I say again, this podcast just gives that information to businesses. Like, hey, if you're listening and you're not a member, join. Like, a local chamber of commerce is the way to go. But you started somewhere. You took a start, and coming from where you are, like, I do this podcast every well, not every Friday, but the podcast happens every Friday, but I'm not the host every Friday. So, but I'm here because I'm passionate about the information that goes out. I'm passionate about what the chambers, not only what they do for people, but what they did for me, because I'm a product of what the chambers has done for me. I'm a product of being on the end of the phone, calling Ms. Thompson, being like, hey, what's this or what's that? And she picked up the phone every time.
Yeah.
She answers the calls. When people call her, she answers those calls. Yeah. So, with that being said, Brandon, how long you been in the business you've been in? And what got you into fingerprinting?
So, I've been in the business since 2019. I had started a business prior to that. It's kind of doing notary and stuff like that. But so the way I got into fingerprinting actually, man, was a blessing. Like, real talk. And it was my sister. So I'll try to make it brief. I was previously healthcare field for 15 years myself, right?
Okay.
And I had to get fingerprinted for my CAT scan license. So I just went to some little postal ship spot, dude fingerprinted me. Say, oh, okay, whatever. Had to go back for my license to carry it. And I was like, how is this dude doing this, right? Yeah. And I was like, as soon as I finished, I called my sister. I say, T, man, they got a dude, he do taxes, he do postal ship, he do fingerprinting. I say, man, it probably can go along with your business, right? Now, at that time, she was like, well, you were trying to look for something to do outside with the notary and stuff, so, man, why don't you do it? And from there, I was like, all right, well, cool. And then I just started researching. So actually, it was probably like 2018 because I started in 19. So I was researching, trying to figure out about the fingerprinting industry and how is it being done. I've seen there's not much competition out here in the Houston area, and learning it's only a couple big players and stuff like that that's in the industry. And on a smaller scale of independent owner, like, you can pretty much kind of create your own path, so to speak, if you're serious about it. And so that's kind of how I got started, man, just with my sister saying, nah, you go do it, little bro. And me kind of running with it. And from there, it's just kind of taken off tremendously.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So, somebody told you to start the business. And so if you listening and you thinking about starting a business, you trying to give a business to somebody else, you have a friend that wants to start a business, you have a cousin, whoever, if it's business related, if you have dreams about starting a business and don't know where to start, contact the chambers. 832-875-3977. 832-875-3977. Somebody will answer the call. Somebody will help you. We have people that will help you with your business. Over here, you are in business for yourself, but not by yourself. You join a large network. We cover, like I said, 4 counties. No, I'm lying. We cover 4 regions, and each region has 3 counties in it. So right now we're servicing 12 counties plus the internationals arms that we cover in Central America. Our CEO and founder is in Central America right now, setting up some things. That was that launch project I'm talking about. If you listening to my voice and you a lifetime member and you hadn't heard about it or talked about it, please reach out to Ms. Thompson and ask her. Utilize the website tcbcc.org. When you get there, it's a place for you to log in. It says member login. Have you logged in on the site before?
Yes.
Have you logged in?
Absolutely.
If y'all haven't, ain't no problem, But when you log in, when you go to member login and log in, you put in your credentials, and at that point, all of the opportunities that are located in all of the counties that we service come up.
Everything.
Yeah.
And at that time, you're able to see what opportunities are out there, just by being a member, and that comes with any level of membership. You get a member login. So, if you're listening to my voice and you're a member and you've never logged in, don't feel bad. Log in now. Really, I mean, you're gonna be like, man, thank you, Howard, for that information. And if that was just all that you got from me, then I did what our mission statement says.
Yeah.
And that's all I want to go back to with people. I just want to go back to the fact that you listen to 2 other people talk about the chambers. This is what we do. We do what we say we're gonna do. And we do it on a level that's greater than other chambers out there. I'm pro Tri-County. I'm pro Tri-County. You're not gonna get me to talk about no other chamber but Tri-County. But there are other good chambers out there. But I don't think any of them do what we do. I don't think any of them are doing a podcast. I don't think any of them are gathering this information like we gather it and disseminate it to such a large group of people, a large network of people. So I don't think the other chambers are partnering with other businesses that that are President's Club members or Chairman Club members and pass that service along to their members as well at no extra cost.
Right.
Yeah.
There's no extra cost for you to go to Amoco and open an account. It doesn't cost you anything. If you're a member, you have that, you've been passed on that benefit. So, this is what we do here. So, I'm going to ask you guys, anything you want to leave them with, Miss Rhonda? What you want to leave the listeners with? You better give them a phone number, address, a way to reach you, website, email, something.
Let's see, you can reach me on all social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. I am even on Angie's List. Yes, you can do your business on Angie's List.
You ain't got no TikTok? What's your TikTok? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I have TikTok as well. Don't do too many TikToks, but I got TikTok. Angible, RGTC Mobile Lab Service, and RGTC Training Center. We're located at 25th Avenue North, Suite 109 in Texas City, Texas.
Texas City. Anything you want to leave the listeners with? Any quote? Any words of wisdom?
If you are basically lost in your business and you don't have the structure, get with Tri-County. Tri-County helped me from, like I say, A to B.
A to Z.
Yeah, sorry.
She said A to B. That's only 2
Look,
steps.
no, there's only 2 steps, but it starts.
I know what she meant.
But
I know what
A
she
to
meant.
Z.
I knew she meant A to Z, y'all. I knew she meant A to Z.
Yeah.
All information, things that I didn't even know until, again, you get that membership, you log on, you got different type of procurements, everything, a lot of stuff that's going on that I didn't know. I'm sitting here, never had no type of certifications. I got 7. All 7.
It's 8 of them. That last one is a doozy to get though. But the 7, if you got 7,
I have 7.
She's sitting up here. She flexing on y'all right now. You just don't know it. You don't know it, but she flexing on y'all right now. Yeah, 7 certifications. There's 8 certifications. There's 7 of them.
Yeah.
If you have 3, you have done great for your business. She got 7, so she making that money.
Yeah.
Brandon, what you wanna leave the people with? Tell them how to get in touch with you first, and then some words of wisdom.
Sure. So you can go to BayouCityFingerprinting.com. You can check us out. You can see the services we offer, as well as the different locations that we have across the Houston area and in Tennessee and Massachusetts. So you can check us out there. You can also check us out with Texas City. Rhonda and I, like I say, we work together, so you can check us out, Bayou City Fingerprint over there in Texas City as well. Rhonda and our staff do an excellent job with making sure that the customers are getting the services that they need. So, please feel free to check us out there and do paternity testing with her and drug testing as well out there. I'll also tell you that, we have I guess a campaign that's about to be coming out. It's going to be kind of released to the chamber.
No, we don't do no politics, man. No,
no political campaign. I'm sorry, a marketing campaign.
I'm just kidding, man.
Let me rephrase that. A marketing campaign for DOT with a consortium. Rhonda and myself, we've partnered with Arc Point Labs, which is a major lab here in the United States. So we'll be doing some stuff with them and offering some great pricing for members of the chamber that decide to come over and do the drug testing with us and ArcPoint and being a part of that consortium. So I just kind of want to tell you all about that, but then go ahead and follow up by saying that, like what Rhonda was speaking about, I mean, just being a part of the chamber has been wonderful. Things that I never thought I would be able to do or see, I've been able to, come into fruition. I never thought I would win an award or meet people, being on the podcast and stuff like that. There's so many different things, that I was just trying to start a business and do something to leave my job, right?
Yeah.
And then, all this, and then, it's so much more, especially the friendliness and the knowledge that everyone gives you, right? Like everybody gives you an open arm, you know what I'm saying? Like some people, sometimes you can go to a chamber or different networking events and people kind of stiff, right?
Yeah.
But you don't get that when you come to a Tri-County Chamber event, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we're going to make you loosen up. Get it out! Get it out!
You know what I'm saying? So it's just been a great experience for me. Like I said, I just did I was just on a workshop with Miss Leandria for RFPs, right?
Yeah.
And so, I don't know if other chambers are doing that, but, she breaking it down. What's an RFP? What's an RFQ? Everything like that, and trying to get you to all the materials and information you need. And then also challenging us, right? Within the month, I want y'all to at least submit. You know what I'm saying? So
submit 5 bids, whether you win them or not. Just submit them and get familiar with the submitting process. Once you get familiar with the submitting process, you'll see something that's out there that you like. Oh, I want to bid on that, and it's not like, oh, where do I start? You done submitted 5 of them, so I know I need to do this. I need to do that. Okay, they requested this. Okay, this is over here in this category. Let me click on that. It's gonna tell me exactly what they need. Okay, I need to send it in by this date. It needs to be 3 envelopes, 3 separate envelopes, 3 sealed bids going to this address. Oh, the number right there. Let me call them. Hey, how you doing? This is Howard. I was calling about the RFP that you have out here. I just wanted to touch base and let you know that I'm thinking about bidding on it. I'm interested in it. Do you guys have a walkthrough? Yeah, we have a walkthrough coming up in 2 weeks. You can come out and meet us and talk to us, ask questions before you submit your bid. So those are things, what she's challenging you to do is to learn the process, get familiar with the process so that when it comes time for you to do it for real or you get one that you win that bid, it's like you prepared for it. Yeah. So any words of wisdom you want to leave the people, Brandon? Do karate. No.
Yeah, nah, I just say, man, sometimes in life, if you're starting a business already in business, it's funny because we were talking earlier, you have some ups and downs in business. Business is not easy, right? But you have to make sure that you don't cheat yourself. Make sure that you go above and beyond to make sure that your business is successful. You don't want to leave here with any doubts of, I wish I could have, if I would have put more into it, because you were busy on social media just looking at something versus pouring into your all into your business, which could be your baby, right? And seeing it grow and develop. So I just want to tell everybody, just make sure, whatever business it is, that you give it your all and don't cheat yourself.
Okay, all right, y'all heard that. Don't cheat yourself to beat yourself. Greet yourself. Don't delete yourself.
Amen.
So I want to again thank Amico Federal Credit Union, Enlightened Enterprises, Quality Precision Coatings, the Linscomb Water Group, Lone Star College, U of H, and Lamar College Beaumont for being our President Club, Chairman Club members. This has been our podcast. We're going to do this thing again, same time, same day next week. Thank y'all for coming out. Thank y'all for having us.